Hey Rapids fans, welcome to The Rundown. I'm Angeli and I'm going to bring you inside the Colorado Rapids and everything that's happening this week. The Rapids come home from San Jose where they found themselves playing a slightly different formation. Not one that's not new to them, but it's definitely new this season. Starting in a 3-5-2, the Rapids gave up a little possession to really control the game defensively. And a lot of that had to do with two players in particular. Brian Acosta and Danny Wilson really set the tone for what it looked like for the Colorado Rapids, and Robin Fraser talked about their performances last week.
Obviously, one of the things that Brian is good at is when somebody else gets slipped by, then he's in a position to help with that. So he certainly helped being able to get some pressure to them and that sort of thing. Bobasi scored last two games, I believe he scored 2 headers. So the fact that he wasn't able to get anything clean in the box, I think, is a testament to Danny dealing with him well in the box.
Jack Price is going to come into the game for his former teammate at Wolves, Connor Ronan.
Captain Jack Price made his 2023 season debut in San Jose, and not only that, he surpassed 10,000 minutes with the club. A great accomplishment by him. Cole Bassett talked about what it's like to play alongside Jack Price and what it's like to have his presence there on the field.
Obviously he brings his football qualities, but I think there's just a level of knowledge about the game and how to manage a game that he brings, and the way that he kind of lifts others up. It's great to have him back on the field, and hopefully he can stay healthy because we're going to need him this year big time. And the more minutes he continues to get, I think the team will continue to grow as well, and hopefully that builds to more wins at home.
And it's on to the next. The Rapids now play at home here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park against Minnesota United FC. That game is here on Saturday. So what can they expect from Minnesota? Well, they look a little different than they have in the past. Without star Emmanuel Reynoso, who is suspended from the team due to not reporting in time for preseason, this is a team who now finds their strength in their spine. Michael Boxall as a center back. Will Trapp next to the newcomer last year, Arriaga, who really solidified them at the holding mid position. And then right in front of them, Robin Lod, a player that you can't keep your eye off of because he can play any position and he can be very effective in any position. This is what Robin Fraser had to say about him.
Yeah, Robin Lod for me is still one of the most underrated players in the league. He's always a constant threat. Fragapane is a very good player for them as well. And they have a number of attacking players who are dangerous, and they have a supporting cast of guys who are willing to work. And really in this league, that's a formula to be successful.
Adrian Heath's squad is always organized, and one of the things they love to do is they love to use their outside backs. With Kamar Lawrence and veteran Zarek Valentin, they get up high and they are aggressive. Well, what does that do? It leaves space in those gaps in behind. So I think if the Colorado Rapids could occupy the center backs in transition and then utilize the channels, they could find themselves in a really good spot to find goals. Not only that, but Cole Bassett thinks the team can be a little bit better in possession.
We were losing it too quickly, so I think for us that's going to be a big point this weekend, is retaining the ball once we get it, but also, getting into our spots and continuing to play the midfielders, play the pivots, and hopefully that opens the team up and then we can get good chances from there.
The Rapids have shown in the last couple games that they can be very hard to score on, but now can they be ruthless in attack and really put other teams under pressure? Well, that's what we're going to see hopefully on Saturday night against Minnesota United. Make sure you guys come to Dick's Sporting Goods Park, 7:30 p.m. local time kickoff, or you can check out everything on Apple TV. That's it for me. I'll see you guys next week on The Rundown.